his story is, he was in the Viet Cong for many years. A brilliant warrior, but a sicko. A psycho. And when the war was ended, he returned to his little farming village with all intentions of living a peaceful life with his wife and daughters. But the little farming village he came from was called My Lai. And his wife wasn't there anymore. And his daughters weren't there anymore. And he ventured to the USA to track down all the members of Charlie Company who raped and butchered his whole entire family. You see where I'm going with this, right? Well, he'd already slaughtered 6 of them by the time he got to Phoenix, where some kind of convention was about to be held on the rights and wrongs of the Vietnam War.
There's this Vietnamese guy, and he's in this hotel room in Phoenix, and he's sweating like hell. He's burning up. He takes out from his pocket a .44. He checks. It's loaded. I don't know why he checks it's loaded. Surely he's the one who loaded it. Anyway, a hooker comes out of the bathroom in a beautiful red dress. She says, "Would you like to make love? Or should we have an intelligent conversation instead?" I've been reading a lot of Noam Chomsky lately. I think he's a marvel. The Vietnamese guy, he doesn't know what she's talking about. He's Vietnamese. So anyway, you said you wanted some sex in it, so I guess they're having sex.
Sư huynh làm như vậy đâu có giúp được việc của mình.
He sniffs the air. He says the single word.
Có mùi xăng.
The hooker, she studied Vietnamese at Yale.
Kỳ vậy? Em cũng tới ngoài sang.
Rồi sẽ thấy.
He drags her to the place where the convention's being held. She's got the dynamite tied to her. He's got the gasoline he's just bought. She backs away, petrified. He pours the gas out onto the floor. It reaches her feet. Little of it has splashed over himself. It doesn't matter. He takes out a match. In perfect Vietnamese, the hooker whispers,
Vinh tai lại, còn dâu chỉ cho mình đào.
He shuts his eyes. Then he opens them again. He ain't in Phoenix anymore. He's sitting in the middle of a street in Saigon circa 1963 in the orange robes of his Buddhist order, and he's drenched himself in gasoline. And as he finally manages to push the thoughts of anger and hate out of his gentle mind, a fellow monk pleads with him one final time.
Sư huynh làm như vậy đâu có giúp được việc của mình.
And all angry thoughts finally dispelled. The first monk ever to burn himself to death to protest the war whispers, "It might."
Được mà.
Might. He lights the match. So, you know, your Viet Cong psycho story becomes the final thoughts of a man who chose not the darkness, but the light. The light being, you know, suicide by self-immolation. But I think that's the best we're going to get. And, you know, I know you said dream sequences are for fags, but I think it could work, don't you? We all got a dream, don't we?